Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a brew built around the new Triceraton Commander. This one is a 2 mana, double white, double X, casting cost for a 2/2 flying dinosaur soldier, and when it attacks dinosaurs you control other than the creature get +1/+1 and gain flying until end of turn. And when it enters, you can make X white dinosaur soldier creature tokens. So flying dinosaurs is the name of the game here. Works really well in combination with the Hatcher, which can give all your dinosaurs haste. So if you play this and then you play this for a bunch of tokens, you can attack with this right away, give everything haste and flying and +1/+1 and just kind of swing in. And we're just playing this in sort of a dinosaur shell here. With some mana ramp, of course, starting off with the Lorekeeper and the Llanowar Elves, and of course Badgermole Cub. Kind of got to do that if we're going to play two 1-drop mana accelerators. Having a bunch of mana is actually really good with the commander because you can just pump all the mana into the X cost here. So there's some synergy there. And then we got the Imperiosaur and the Hammerskull as our 3-drops. Can often play them on turn 2 if we go turn 1. 1-drop into these. Hulking Raptor is nice. Again, has ward and gives you more mana, which is what we want to do with the commander. And then to round it out, we got Ghalta, which is just a great dinosaur. Everything got pretty high power here. So this is often just 2 mana. Can give it haste with the Hatcher here. One of the Skullspore Nexus as well. Just because it just works well with dinosaurs and big power stuff. And then removal, we got Sheltered by Ghosts, which is quite good in this deck because of the lifelink and ward that it gives your creatures, but it can be a big swing to give a 6/6 or a 5 power creature +1 and lifelink. Even put on a Ghalta. Can do a bunch. So if we're playing white, might as well play Sheltered by Ghosts, I think. And then mana base is a little interesting here because we're trying to splash kind of a red and a white card here, double white. So more on the white side, we got the Temple Garden and the Verge to play the Sheltered by Ghosts as well as the Starting Town. So it's kind of 12 white sources essentially, and then the Cavern of Souls named dinosaur and the Secluded Courtyard naming dinosaur can help with the double white and casting all of your dinosaurs and the Hatcher with a red mana cost in it. So that is kind of how we're gonna cast all our spells, hopefully, and let's jump to the games and see some Triceraton Commander dinosaur action. A huge thank you to all my viewers who have joined my channel membership. I really appreciate all the support. Members get badges, emotes, and early access to all my videos. Click the link in the description below the video to join and get these perks today. Okay, going first, his hand has 1 land. So we're going to mulligan. This has 2, so keep. And put back a Lorekeeper, I think. Yep, that's the play. And go for a Lorekeeper. And then Badgermole. That is Llanowar Elves. I'm just yep. Is okay. So we can do Badgermole. We can't do that, but play Badgermole. And this, I guess we can attack. Two, 3, 4. I just won't attack. I think it might. My Lorekeeper now is more valuable than their Llanowar Elves. Hard to say. No, they're doing the same thing. So yeah. Okay. Right, so we'll go dinosaur. Play this. Buys an egg. Wing with the dinosaur. Okay. If they don't kill this Hatcher, we can make tons of flying hasty. This is going to be a ton of damage, but... Oh, Ground Chuck and Dirtbag. Okay, Leland Weaver. Okay, well, this is going to be a lot of damage. Sorry, Seth. This is gonna be, let's see, 2, 4. I can do it for 2. And this should be good enough to attack for the win. I'm not crazy. These are all how flying. Yeah, that's good. GG. Sweet, sweet. On to the next one. Alright, opponent going first. This hand looks pretty good, actually. Moon Shadow on 1. Alright, well, we do have a Lorekeeper, which can do Hammerskull or Imperiosaur, or what we want to do. They have removal. I have a close call here. Wings for 1. They want to discard something. Just to pump the Moon Shadow? Maybe. Okay, sure. Makes sense. That's huge. Alright. Let's go Hammerskull. Now, next turn, do Sheltered. If we're in trouble, we could also do... No, can't do Ghalta plus anything else. Could do another Hammerskull just to block. Can't block this Moon Shadow. Cool but rude. Is pretty rude. Gonna attack. And discard Flamewake Phoenix. Okay. Well, I'm gonna block. If they have removal for this, something that does 3 damage. No, they're just gonna save it. Okay. Sure. Ooh, Badgermole. Wow, okay. That's an interesting draw. Certainly opens up some pathways here. This do 2 damage to me. So we go Badgermole into... Can we do everything? Badgermole gives us 4 mana. This is 2 mana. Yeah, so let's see. Tap this. Green. Colorless. Badgermole. Now we have 4 mana. So we can still Sheltered by Ghosts. We're worried about dying. I don't want to Sheltered by Ghosts this elf on the Hammerskull. And attack, but also I could play Ghalta. Am I gonna die if I play Ghalta? I don't think so. Oh, I can do both. Wait, I can do both? Oh, that's insane. I have 1 mana available. Wow, this draw was insane. Okay. Yeah, let's just get the damage in. They have some removal. I'd rather they use this on this than the Ghalta. Take out, I think, the elf, right? This is only discard outlet. Pretty sure. That's the scariest card for sure. Because that enables this. And 7. Damn, okay. That was pretty good. And Badgermole Cub's a heck of a card, too. Yep, Flamewake Phoenix, sure. Axe in. Then block. Double block the Moon Shadow, I think. Don't really care about losing the Badgermole at this point. We've got more than enough damage to win. Yeah, it looks like they just kind of gave up here. Play out our stuff and get them. Nice. Sweet, sweet. On to the next one. Okay, going first. Sure. No one drop, but guess this is okay. This into this is pretty decent, and let us get a Ghalta out. Maybe on turn 4? I think so. Okay. We'll go there. Moonshadow, okay, of course. Oh. One turn too late. Cool. Do we cast it anyways? No, I don't think so. I think we just go Commander into, I guess we could do another Commander and play this, but I think we'll just stick to the plan. Dinosaur. Go here. Wing. There. And then able to get a Ghalta down next turn. Another Moonshadow, another Voice of Victory. I'm just gonna run their Voice of Victory into this. Okay. Well, let's see. Play another one and then a Ghalta. Let's do that. Don't really even need to do anything. And then wing in the air. Alright, pretty decent dinosaur draw. Unless they have a Day of Judgment. I guess they could run Day of Judgment in the Moonshadow Voice of Victory deck. But, yeah. Looks pretty good. More attackers. Everything's got flying. Alright, sweet, sweet. Nice. On to the next one. Alright, opponent goes first. This is an awkward hand because we don't have any green source for the Lorekeeper. Well, we could name Druid off of this, but then I guess we could play this. But then we can't play this. Name Dinosaur. It might work. I don't know. Try it on the draw. We'll see. There's another one. Okay. Let's just name Druid with this and play the Lorekeeper. And it's gone. Alright. And we can name... We can't actually play the dinosaur there, but we can name Dinosaur. Pass. And we can play this next turn as a blocker. Yeah, Casey Jones, pretty good. 3. Okay. Dinosaur or Hammerskull. They're gonna discard 3 at random. With a hit, ooh, they hit a Flamewake Phoenix. Okay. And a Flail. I could, yeah, pump up the Casey Jones so that. Ooh, and get that back. Desecrex. Get back Flamewake. I think we have to block. Can't take that much damage. And then died. Oh, because it. Right. Okay, play this again. White source would be nice. Neither of these have evasion, but can equip the flail to it. Get back the... Again, gonna have to block here. Don't really have a choice. We take, I mean... We take 8 and go to 7. Then... play this. I don't think we're gonna win if we do that, though. Yeah, I think we just have to keep blocking. And... guess keep playing dudes. Just keep awkwardly drawing stuff. I can't really play the Nexus either. I guess we just trade with a card in their hand? I don't think so. At this point, I think we have to hope to hit white source here. No, can't even cast that. That was like possible, but this can sort of block sort of something. It is a 3/3 flyer, so it can kind of block this, I guess. If they just have anything. I mean, if they have anything, I lose. I don't know. I'm just going to attack. Whatever. Blocking is not a good option here, so. Attacking. This is not the hand. Wanted. Wings. Block here. Come on, sheltered by good. I could maybe turn this around a little bit. Heyo. Okay. They're saying there's a chance. If I play this, that'll let it tap for green. I could play this plus this. Or I could go sheltered on this and swing for 6. Huh. Wait, this would, no, I couldn't do both. So it's definitely this. I mean, I could play, it'll basically be forced to jump block, but go here. This has to be the play. Such a big tempo swing here. Alright. Still alive. Okay, they gave up. Wow, alright. Still got there. GG. Okay, going first. Looks okay. No 1-drop, but the lead on this, not let them know exactly what we're doing. Okay, elusive otter. I guess I can't really play this dinosaur. Turn this into a creature. And play the Imperiosaur, and we can also play the Hatcher. We'll have 4 mana next turn. But yeah, no white force yet for the sheltered. Attack with the otter. Yeah, that's alright. You got it. I'm not gonna risk losing the Badgermole. Flickshot Shaw. Another Badgermole. Alright, well then, let's see. Dinosaur. Let's go Green, green. Let's see. Green, green. Colorless. Another Badgermole. This one. And then play this. And don't have enough for this. Okay. And we'll swing here. Yeah, we can go Hatcher into Ghalta. Let's see, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, that's actually enough to play Hatcher into Ghalta next turn. Pretty good. Could be dead to a Slick Shot show off though, or 2. Okay, so probably. Oh, they can bounce something. What they're debating, maybe. Bounce spell. Quick shots can get in for 6, I guess, maybe. Hushwood Verge. Okay. When considering their options. Yep. Bounce spell. Okay. I'm gonna swing. Do I want to block? Probably not, but worth considering. This is 7 mana. I think I can play this and this. I think I'll just do no blocks here. Another one. I do this. This will reduce. Yeah, so I think I can do this into this, right? That would be, because this is enough. We'll do that, right? That will reduce Ghalta to 2. Yeah, give it haste. And this is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Got there. Nice. On to the next one. Going first, give this a keep. Go Llanowar Elves. Dead Lasso. Nice. Okay. Let's get this Imperiosaur down. Play another one. Or this commander with a token. I mean... Or we could play Hatcher. Maybe just play another one and play... I could just wait till... Let's see, yeah, that'll work. This, plus this. And swing. 6. Yep. Well, this was a pretty good start. And this commander could potentially do something. Let's see if they have removal or a way to deal. Well, they do have a blocker there. I think we'll play... Oops, I should have played the Badgermole Cub. I didn't realize what I just drew. But I still think I'm just going to swing with everything. Because it's basically free to play this, because it'll just give me the mana anyways. Not sure why I didn't do that. Alright. I could have had tons of mana for this thing next turn. I'm gonna block there. Well, they lose life, the damage this thing takes, right? Don't they just lose 6? Or, no, the damage that it deals, not the damage it takes. Right, okay. Down to 3. See if they have a Wrath. Alright, well, everything is gonna get flying. I can make a token too. And haste, so this is exciting. Very exciting. Flying dinosaurs. Now that was sweet. Alright, on to the next one. Hello, welcome back to the wrap-up for the Triceraton Commander Dinosaur deck. This one was super fun, pretty powerful. I won most of my games that I played with this. Yeah, seemed pretty good. Not sure I would change too much. Gonna keep everything the same. You could maybe cut this Nexus, although it is pretty good against, like, board sweepers, which is definitely an issue for this deck. The only thing I might tweak is the mana base, maybe. Is a bit awkward because you want to cast the Elves and the Lorekeeper and the Badgermole on early and the Sheltered by Ghosts, but these 8 lands don't cast those. Well, you could name Mole or Druid for these, but you want to typically name Dinosaur so you can cast these dinosaurs. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you have any other ideas for the mana base. You could cut maybe the Secluded Courtyard and just play like Multiversal Passage, something like that, to round out the mana base. I think I might try that going forward, but this deck was pretty sweet and definitely is pretty powerful, you know, against most other decks, unless they're playing like a Day of Judgment kind of control deck. That would be a very big issue. So again, yeah, the Skullspore Nexus might be useful against that kind of thing, but are there other ideas or thoughts for Triceraton Commander? Very impressed with this card. I think it was pretty good, pretty darn good in this dinosaur deck. And I would advise checking it out and trying it if you enjoy dinosaurs. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.